loves, so this is me with just my bare skin. I have absolutely nothing on my face besides my eye makeup done. Okay, so what you want to do first is moisturize your face. Right here, all I'm going to be using is my Marykate Time Wise moisturizer, and it is for age fighting. And basically you don't need that much, but you want to work it all over. Okay, and second thing I'm going to be moisturizing my lips with my Blistex Moisture Melt. I love this like little chapstick lip balm, just because I feel that it leaves my lips very smooth, and it lasts so long. So now I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I am going to be using my Stay Matte primer. I'm just going to hit my T-zone with it. Out like right here and then right here, so I'm just gonna be hiding them with this little concealer stick, and I really like this. You guys hear me talk about it a lot here on my YouTube channel. Basically, it's just gonna help for when I do go in with my foundation. If anything is peeking through, this is gonna cancel it out, any redness that I might have, just because this is like a yellow tonish, has a yellow undertone to it basically. So it is going to correct anything, and I'm just going to work it in with my finger. And you want to dab it on just so the product could go into your skin and it'll blend out nicely. And then that way, right after that, you could go in with your foundation of your choice. I also like to go around my nose area and around my mouth area. And same, just blend it out with my... Alright, so now I want to talk to you guys about a foundation. Well, actually, I have two right here. I have my L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation, and I have my Holy Grail Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation here with me. So basically, I like to alternate within these two. This is a little more full coverage, more thicker. It will last a long time. And this one will last a long time as well, but it's not as dense, and it is a buildable foundation. So it's like medium to, so you could build it up. The one that I am going to be using today is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation. I have really been in love with this foundation. It's kind of taken over my Color Stay foundation, but I do like to alternate between the two. I mean, they're really good. Both of them are, don't get me wrong. Still adore this little fella. But this one is just as good, and they're the same price. They are both drugstore foundations, and they're really good. So if you guys haven't tried it, highly do recommend you go try it. So I'm going to apply it with my fingers, just dotting it. And I am going to do this half first, just to show you guys the difference. I know I don't have very uneven skin tone, but this will correct any little imperfections that you may have, and it will make it look 10 times better than your natural skin. So I'm going to be going in with my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to be using the flat side that it has. So just gripping it like this, I'm just going to start dabbing it onto my skin. You really don't want to drag, because it can leave streaks, and then the sponge could also pick up a lot of product and waste. Better for you to dab it into your skin. Just gently, just pulse it in. So I don't see if you guys could tell, but I did do just this half of my face, and this half is still undone. I don't know if you guys could see, but I could see it. This side just looks a little more put together than this side. On this side, you can kind of see some redness that I have, like right here. And then on this side, it's kind of more covered up, more flawless looking than this side. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side, and I'll be right back. You also don't want to forget to make sure you drag it underneath to your neck area, just to make sure everything is blended out seamlessly. Okay, so what I like to do next is basically just put on some concealer. The one I'm using right now is the Almay, and it is in the color light medium. It depends. I kind of rotate. I kind of mix them up sometimes, both of them together, or I'll just use one or the other. But right now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the lightest one, which is this one right here, and I'm gonna apply it right underneath my eye area, just with my finger, and just tap it in as you're putting it on. Now just taking my I'm sorry, I want to say my beauty blender. I miss my beauty blender so much, you guys. I dropped my beauty blender on the floor. I didn't realize that I had dropped it, and my dog got a hold of it, and he just bit it, and it has like, it's like ripped right here. So I put it to rest, threw it away, and I'm planning on buying a new one here this week, hopefully. But yeah, I miss my beauty blender. That's why I want to call this one my beauty blender, but it's not a beauty blender. It's a Real Technique sponge. Sorry. Okay, so now you just want to dab it into your skin even more with the pointing side. And what I forgot to tell you guys, my there I go again. My sponge, it is wet. You want to run it under water, squeeze the excess out, and that's when you want to use it. You don't want to really use it dry, although you can. But the reason that I personally like to use it wet is because I feel like it leaves your face even more flawless than what it would if you went in with your fingers, or if you went in with it with this being completely dry. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Ready Set concealer, and this is in the color medium. And this might be just a little too much concealer for some people, but it is what I personally like to do for myself, just because I really do like that highlighted effect, that really bright under eye look. So that's why I'm putting, I guess you could say, this much concealer on, although for me it's not that much, but for you guys it might be. But you could do whatever is comfortable for you, whatever you like. You could just do a little dab underneath, or you could go a lot, or you could, it's all up to you, basically. So what I like to do, I just like to start dragging it like this. I'm forming an upside down triangle. So I'm just going to go back in with my sponge and just start blending it out. Again, pulsing it into my skin rather than dragging it. Again, same thing. I'm just creating a upside down triangle. And once again, I'm just going to be using the pointy side and just dabbing it into my skin. I'm just going to be going in with my Ready Set once again, and I'm just going to be putting the concealer just where the sun hits the most. So I'm just going to be highlighting these areas right here, basically the center of my face. So now I'm going to set everything with my Stay Matte powder from Rimmel, and it's in the color 005 Silky Beige. And I'm just going to be using a little wedge and just going in like that, and just applying this to where I put concealer on, especially focusing on my under eye area, just because I do not want it to crease throughout the day, because seriously, no one wants that. Now I'm just going to want to contour a little, just because I don't want my face to look so flat. I want it to have just a little dimension. So just grabbing any dark shade. It has to be darker than your skin tone, obviously. No, not black, but it does have to be just like 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin, just so you can be able to contour. If you don't want to contour a little bit, you can also bronze your skin a little bit, but I'm not really wanting to bronze right now. I rather contour just a little. So this is just my eyebrow kit palette, but I'm just going to be going right into Espresso right here, picking it up with my brush a little, dabbing off the excess. And if you don't know how to figure out where your contour is, all you need to do is grab a brush, put it right here, and roll it until you feel the hollows of your cheekbones, and that's where you want to hit that contour. So Mine's is right here, and so that's where I'm going to be applying it. You guys could also do the little fishy face. So when you do the fishy face though, and just follow, and then that's where you know where it is. So I'm just gonna be carving out basically my cheekbones, and if I'm gonna blend it, I always want to make sure that I'm carving out and blending up. Never carve and blend down. It's always up, never down. So I'm just gonna keep carving. Okay, now also what I like to do is contour my nose a little bit, just because I think my nose is just a little too big. So my eyebrow kit comes with this little brush, and it's just like this little angled brush, and it's kind of thick in the inside. So I'm going to be going in with the same color, just dab espresso, and just carving out my nose. And if you don't know how to do that, basically just follow your eyebrows down straight right there, and that's how you're going to want to do it. I usually start from right here and go down. Just like that. And then same thing for the other side. I'm going to apply some bronzer, and the one that I'm going to apply is called Berry Amore. And I don't know if you guys can see it well, but it's just this very soft brownish, and it has like some pink undertones to it. I'm just going to be blending out everything with a stippling brush. Okay, so that is all that I do for my foundation routine. Again, everyone is different. If you guys do like how I do mine, you guys could obviously go ahead and try it out. But if you have your own way of doing it, that's fine too. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next one. Thanks again for watching. Bye, guys.